Hello and welcome to another edition of Toys from the Attic. Now as far as the Transformers go, I've always loved the Combiner. Something about a bunch of little robots that come together to form an even bigger one. It's like you get an army of toys where you can build an even bigger toy with it. Sadly, however, the Combiners that have come out in the last few years haven't really appealed to me. They've either been really tiny toys and the robot that they form is really dinky, if you think about it, or the design just doesn't look right. I'm thinking about Transformers Fall of Cybertron's Bruticus. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people out there probably like him as a toy. It's just where all the robots come together and the joints just seem really thin to me, and it just seems a little bit off. Now, I am happy that the Generations line is coming out with the Combiner Wars characters, and they're coming out with Menasor and the rest of the Stunticons. So, all these guys aren't out just yet. As a matter of fact, I had to order Motormaster here offline, so I'm going to try to stick to my guns and just get these guys when they actually come out on the shelves. So this might be a kind of a long journey to actually build Superion. But I hope you stick with me on it, and I thought we'd start off with Motormaster himself. So without further ado, let's open this guy up and take a closer look at him. So here we have Transformers Combiner Wars Motormaster. Now, as I've said in other versions of this... Alright, so here we have Transformers Combiner Wars Motormaster. Now, as I've said before with other characters in this line, I'm really enjoying the individually printed box art. It would have been simple for them to create some sort of generic logo or collage of all the characters to represent the line, but to me it shows that they're going just a little bit of the extra mile on this one, and for me the effort is appreciated. There's really not much else to go with as far as the front of the box goes, or even the size. It's just your generic Transformers name right here, logo, name of the line, Motormaster, ages 8 and up. It's pretty standard. As far as the size go, same as well. You can just get a picture of Menasor over there. There's not really much to it. The back of the box, it's pretty standard as well. You get your image of him in his robot mode, him in his alt mode, and some of the other characters that we're getting in his line. The reprinted drag strip on here to, I guess, show that he is part of the Stunticon team. You get Dead End, Motormaster, the big guy himself, Breakdown, and Off-Road. We also get an image right here showing which part Motormaster actually functions in the whole Menasor scheme. He's the chest, and then you have the other guys as the arms and legs. There's not really much else to it for the box art. I mean, yeah, let's just open this guy up and dive right on in. So here we have the king of the road himself, Motormaster, and I will admit that he is actually my favorite character out of the Stunticons. It's just something about him, like I've said before, I really love the evil twins or a kind of doppelganger, and to me he's almost like an evil twin of Optimus in a way, or a good rival. I do have some minor problems with him, especially when it comes to his Menasor mode, and then, like always with these guys, kind of the weapons. He does come with this nice cool laser gun that actually fits in his hand, and he does come with this really cool sword. However, well, you'll see when it comes to his vehicle mode. As far as his articulation goes, let me get these weapons out of there. I can hope you can see this guy too on the screen. He is really, really big. As far as his articulation goes, like I said, his head can move side to side and up and down just a little bit. He has a nice movement right here, a bicep swivel, and a little bit of elbow articulation. His wrist can't move, however, but that's okay because that actually is part of the transformation into Combiner mode. He has a nice hip swivel right here, ratcheting legs, so that's actually nice, kind of a throwback to the old days. Ankle or I should say knee rotation and bend right here, and that's about it. His feet can move forward a little bit, but that's more due to the actual alt mode. Now to transform this guy into his vehicle mode, you just got to flip his head down around like this to make it flat, lock his legs together, and then you're going to take this piece right here and move it back a little bit more. Move his whole waist section. You can kind of see right here it's going to flip back. Yeah, this is just going to go up. Move his legs down. I hope I got that in camera. You move his hips back like this. Move his legs forward and then bend his knees so that you can get the whole back of his cab right here. Then you're going to flip his arms around and then move them all the way forward. So they look like this. Alright, then you're going to move his elbows up forward like this and lock them into place. I'm hoping I'm getting all this. There we go. And then you're going to flip these panels up like this. And everything is a little bit loose, so just kind of start to lock everything into place. There's also a little nub right here on his legs that actually fit right into, I hope you can see them, little holes right in there, so you could get everything locked really nice into place. And then just flip these parts back. It actually kind of looks more like the alt mode from of Galvatron from Age of Extinction, so it's a little bit weird. Oh, I'm just going to flip this up because I think it looks better like that. He rolls very nicely, probably a lot better than some of the other characters, I will say. And you can actually fit his gun right here on the back, which is cool. So, or you could fit it right over here, sort of. And this is where I have the major problem with this sword. There's no place to actually stick this so it can actually hold it or be part of his actual vehicle mode. Like I said earlier, the original G1 guys, they had extra pieces to form their combiner mode, but there was no place to put it. You had to kind of have a nice little pile of it over on the side, and that was something that could easily be lost, especially for a little kid. So to lose that here, that's just a real disappointment. If they took this little, these little pins out in here, you can kind of see that there's these little extra pieces of plastic so that this could fit in there. If they took that out, then we could actually stick the sword in here and I wouldn't be worried about losing it. But sadly, they didn't want to do that, and he's suffering from those old G1 problems. Oh well. Alright, now let's transform Motormaster here into the torso of Menasor. You just actually flip his head down like this and just all the way around, just like you're going to make him into his vehicle mode. You flip his hands up like this to reveal the sockets for the other combiners, or the other Stundicons, I should say. Do that on both arms. And then you're going to flip his arms around, and then just rotate them up, and you can see that there's a little peg right here that's going to fit into a nice little socket or slot right there. So you just move that around, peg that into place. Try to just get that in there. There you go, lock it in. Then you're going to flip his legs around like this, and then you're going to rotate his knees right at that swivel right there, and then just kind of bend his legs at this weird 45-degree angle. You can see that there's a little slot right here and a little peg right there. So you're, oh, not there, it's the little slots right there, and the peg's right there. So you're going to flip these up, and then that's going to lock his legs into place. Alright, and so he's going to be kind of in this weird horse riding stance. I do have a little issue with that, but that will come when I actually do the whole Menasor review on its own. Okay, next up, you're going to move this down, and you're probably going to fold this up like this, and it's going to become his crotch plate. Next, you're going to open his chest up like this, or the back, and then pop his head up like this, and then just flip his horns up like that, and that's going to reveal the torso of Menasor. I'm going to put this right here and just get this right here. I will say that what you do for his sword is very simple. You just put the handle right into the hole back here. Oh, and make sure it does fit in there properly, so just flip that around, and that will be his big sword. There's really not much else to say about this guy. I really do dig the snarling face on him. He looks menacing, for lack of a better word. And I love all the exposed circuitry in here. It almost looks like he has his own weird sort of matrix of leadership right in there, although I know he doesn't. And I like all these like little bits of electronics that like his chest is really opened up and you can see everything inside. I will say that if you're going to want to combine these, get a combiner and form Menasor properly, he is a must-have, and I really dig this actual figure. Anyways, this has been a look at Transformers Combiners Menasor.
Once again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you've seen today, please feel free to like, subscribe, or leave a comment below in the comment section. Any advice for the show will be greatly appreciated. Now also, if any of you are wondering if I'm going to be collecting any of the aerial bots to form Superion, I'm sorry to say no. Truthfully, I kind of find Superion a boring character, both physically and just overall. So I decided to stick just with the Stunticons and form Menasor. I'm probably not going to be putting any effort into Superion whatsoever, but sorry. Anyways, till next time.